Hi, I'm Kira Blaze, and if you've ever felt like the background character in your own life, yeah, this is a story for you. But trust me, mine is not just sad, it's messy, it's dramatic, and it gets a little dangerous. Let me start with my family. My dad, always on calls, always pacing and always yelling. Close the deal. No, not that one. Move the money. Honestly, I don't even think he knows what day it is. Talk less of my birthday. My mom, a whole influencer queen. Millions of followers, perfect makeup, perfect smile. She once posted a video of cutting onions and people cried like she cured sadness. Now my siblings, that's where things get interesting. I'm not just the middle child, I'm the middle child of triplets. There's Nova, the firstborn by literally 1 second. She's a genius, like scary genius. Very intelligent, top of every class. The teachers always worship her. My dad treats her like she's already the CEO of his company. Then there's Lumi, the last born. Perfect face, perfect skin, perfect everything. She breathes and people fall in love with her. My mom calls her my little star. And me? I'm just Kira Blaze. No little, no title, no spotlight, no role. Just there. Even my name was random. My mom said she saw a candle labeled Vanilla Blaze in the hospital and liked the blaze part, and so she added it to my name. So yeah, I was named after a candle. Fitting, honestly, because I've been slowly burning out ever since then. Growing up, I was basically invisible. Like that time my family left the mall and I was still in the changing room. They drove home without me. A security guard had to call my mom and her response was, "Oh, I thought she was with you." Not even sorry. At dinner, Nova got healthy gourmet meals. Bumi got cute aesthetic food shaped like hearts. And me? Whatever was left, sometimes not even that. On birthdays, same story. Huge parties, fancy cakes and gifts everywhere for them. But me, I guess a cupcake, one candle, half melted. One year they actually forgot. I reminded them and they gave me money to go buy my own gifts. School wasn't any better. Nova was like the school legend and Lumi was the school social media queen. And me? Isn't that their sister? Or worse, why does she even exist from all my other colleagues? I tried changing. I tried copying Lumi to wear her makeup, outfits and attitude, but it didn't work. Nice try. Discount version. Those were the comments I got from peers. Then I tried being like Nova, studying non-stop and answering questions. For a second, people noticed. Then Nova walked in and I disappeared again. The only person who ever saw me was my grandma. She called me her fire. She always had me like I mattered. She taught me little things like how to mix flavors and how to make drinks. She used to say, some people don't shine loudly, they glow slowly. Then one day she died, and just like that, I lost the only person who ever saw me. That's when everything inside me broke. No, shattered. I stopped trying and I stopped caring and I stopped existing honestly until the day someone asked, "Hey, are you okay?" I froze because no one had ever asked me that question before. I looked up and there he was. Ethan Vale, the new student. He had messy curls and soft eyes. That's calm energy that makes you feel safe instantly. He wasn't staring at my sisters, he was looking at me. He handed me a napkin. You look like you've been holding a storm inside. And just like that, something lifted. We started talking. Nothing crazy, just small things. But every time he looked at me, it felt like I was actually real. Of course, my sisters noticed and suddenly they wanted him. Nova offered to tutor him and Lumi tried to turn him into her next viral boyfriend. They fought over him like he was a prize. And me, back to the sidelines until one day I snapped. I started small, like a prank. Then I moved to another. And then another. I started with fake spiders, using hidden speakers and embarrassing leaks. People started noticing me, not in a good way, but at least they noticed me. For the first time, I wasn't invisible. I became someone else, someone darker and someone colder. And honestly, it actually felt good. Until Ethan said something that hit me harder than anything. "I see you, but I don't like who you are becoming." That broke me because he was right. I wasn't being seen, I was just being loud. So I did something crazy. I left. I packed my stuff, I walked out of the house, I didn't even look back. Then guess what? No one stopped me. No one even noticed. Ethan found me and took me to his home. His family? They were so different. They noticed everything. Did you eat? Are you okay? Do you need help? The simple things. But to me, it felt like another world. I started making drinks again, and just like grandma taught me. And people loved them. People actually loved them. One opportunity led to another, and before I knew it, I had my own small cafe. Then it grew and became really big until one day I was opening the biggest cafe in the city. And guess who walked in? My family. They didn't shout, they didn't try to act proud or perfect. They just stood there looking quiet. Can we try what you make best? I didn't answer. I just made the drinks and they tasted them. And for the first time in my life, they went silent. Then my mom cried. I didn't see you, and I should have. My dad looked away. I thought success looked like Nova or Lumi. I didn't know it could look like you. My sisters, they weren't perfect anymore. They were just humans. We were jealous, Nova said. You were strong in a way we weren't, Lumi whispered. And me, I just stood there, holding everything I had carried for years. And then I said, I'm not coming back to who I was. There was silence, but we can start again. Not as favorite or as roles, just as people. They nodded, and for the first time in my life, I believed them. Because here's the truth no one tells you. Being the extra child doesn't mean you're nothing. It just means you were never meant to fit into their story. You were meant to build your own. And me? I'm not invisible, I'm not extra, and I'm not forgotten. I'm Kira Blaze.